Do you think road trips get easier when we're over 60? Well, many of us over 60 have gone on many trips. The question really is, do we still plan like we're in our 30s, or have we made changes in our 60s? Today, you'll hear the mistakes that many of us still make. Now is the time that we're all going to be honest with each other. What is the biggest mistake you have made on a road trip? And I'm going to put mine in the first comment below. So please put your biggest mistake you've made on a road trip in the comments. We'd all love to hear and learn from them. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 road trip mistakes travelers over 60 still make, and how you can use simple ChatGPT prompts to find and fix these mistakes before your trip. Prompt number 1 is list the top 10 road trip mistakes that travelers over 60 make, including why they happen and what can go wrong. Now, after we open ChatGPT, from that list that it just created, we will have this prompt. The prompt is from that list, select the 5 most important mistakes based on safety, comfort, and real world impact. Now you've filtered down to what actually matters. Now I have added the prompt 1 into ChatGPT, and I need to enter and see what results it gives us. Okay, here are the top 10 road trip mistakes travelers over 60 commonly make, with clear cause and effect so that you can build content around real stakes. So anyway, this one's too long a day. No, not planning enough rest stops. Booking accommodations too late. We're going to keep on going. Look at all the pictures they give to go with it, which is awesome. Poor route planning or relying only on GPS. Number 8 is not adjusting for weather and terrain. And number 10 is trying to do too much in one trip. Okay, so now I'm going to enter prompt 2 and see what it narrows it down to. Okay, again, prompt 2 is from that list. Select the 5 most important mistakes based on safety, comfort, and real world impact. I'm going to enter. Okay, and the top 5 ends up being driving too many hours, driving at night more than necessary, poor route planning. Number 4 is not planning enough rest stops. And number 5 is ignoring medical needs and medication. Okay, I showed you what I got from the 2 prompts. Now, you don't always get the same results with ChatGPT, so I'll use the results from when I made this video. And they were the top 5 road trip mistakes. Number 1, driving too many hours in one day. 2, relying completely on GPS. 3, waiting too long to take a break. 4, not planning overnight stops. 5, not keeping essential items within reach. Now let's break each one down and know how to fix it. For each of these mistakes, I'm going to show you the prompt I would use in ChatGPT so you can adjust this for your own trip. Mistake number 1, driving too many hours in one day. When we were younger, we drove about 400 to 600 miles, and that usually took about 6 to 8 hours. Why this happens, we make this mistake. Trips get planned around distance instead of endurance. And what can go wrong if we do it like we were younger? Fatigue builds, reaction time slows, and the last part of the drive becomes the highest risk part of the day. Here's the prompt I would use in ChatGPT to help me fix this problem. The Prompt says create a safe daily driving plan for a traveler over 60, including recommended hours, mileage, and brake frequency. I'm traveling from this place to the next place. And here's what that means in simple terms: plan shorter driving days and stop every 2 to 3 hours before you feel tired. Mistake number 2: relying completely on GPS. Why this happens: it's easy to follow directions without thinking ahead, and what can go wrong? You may get routed into heavy traffic, unfamiliar areas, or poorly lit roads late in the day. To fix this, I'm going to show you the exact prompt I would use in ChatGPT so you can adjust this for your own trip. I'm going to show you now the prompt I would use in ChatGPT to help fix this. The prompt is, what should I review about my driving route before starting a road trip to avoid stressful or unsafe conditions? Here's what that means in simple terms. Look over your route before you leave and avoid unfamiliar or difficult areas late in the day. Mistake number 3: waiting too long to take breaks. Why it happens: you try to make good time and delay stopping. What can go wrong? You can get fatigue, you can get stiff, you can have discomfort build up, making driving less safe and more stressful. Here's your ChatGPT prompt. Create a road trip schedule with planned stops every 2 to 3 hours, including what to do at each stop. Include your starting and stopping points. This is how ChatGPT can help you fix it. And here's what this means in simple terms: schedule your stops ahead of time and take them even if you don't feel like you need them. Mistake number 4: not planning overnight stops. Why this happens: you assume you'll find a place when you get there. And what can go wrong? Limited options, higher stress, and driving later than planned. And here's the ChatGPT prompt that can help you. The prompt is, plan a multi-day road trip with safe overnight stops and at least one backup option per day. And in simple terms, this means know where you're stopping each night before you leave and have a backup so you're not searching when you're tired. Mistake number 5: not keeping essential items within reach. Why does this happen? Because packing focuses on the destination instead of the drive. And what can go wrong? Medications, water, or important items aren't available when you need them. And here's your simple ChatGPT prompt that can help you fix this. What items should a traveler over 60 keep easily accessible during a long road trip for safety and comfort? And this is the bottom line in simple terms: keep medications, water, snacks, and anything important within reach, not packed away in the trunk. Let me say, a lot of this is common sense. I do use the prompts to plan our days and what we're doing, but you can do what you'd like, of course. It can help. And one last step: once you have your plan, take one more step and verify it, because ChatGPT isn't always right. And so the best organizations that you can verify with is it's on the next slide. And it says, what do organizations like AAA, CDC, or NHTSA say about these road trip risks for older drivers? So the bottom line is, always verify the information you get. Get on Google and Google these organizations. Get on their websites and look them up. I know for sure ChatGPT isn't always right, but common sense does go a long way. In the previous video, we looked at 7 scenic drives that are worth the drive. And this is part of my Worth the Drive series also, because we can learn from our mistakes. We're not 20s, 30s, 40s anymore. We're getting older, so let's make good choices, and we can have trips of a lifetime. So please subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing more videos like this in the future, and I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for coming to visit me.